Calin Dludla is in Meadowlands. Calvin, I know that it's a very fragile and tense situation at the moment, and we saw a standoff between the taxi drivers and the community accusing each other of wielding guns and pointing. I'm not sure what is going on. Perhaps you've managed to get a better grip on the situation. Let's get an update.
The situation is volatile, and as you have mentioned in your introduction, as I have mentioned earlier, that residents are angry, they are furious. They have decided to blockade this road with the burning tires and stones, and the taxi association is complaining that that's causing a major delay, especially for those who are going to work. But let me just introduce a PRO from one of the taxi associations here. Baba, ngibonga kakhulu ngizwile enkulumweni yethu uthe esikhuluma isiZulu la ngoba ngizwile usho ukuthi akekho umlungu la sikhuluma khona. Ngicela ungichazele baba, bathini labantu bavala
mfethu awubona nababukele emakhaya lo khulumayo babukhanya PRO we-MDN Association la besicela ukuthi thina bakhala ngogesi ukuthi uEskom akabanaki. Yes, we understand, but sizocela ukuthi kubo bengithi mina ngicela ukuthi basinike one lane kuhamba amakhumbi imoto ezincane zime, but ke manje abangivumeli. Kodwa mina ngiyi-MDN umphakathi wala eMeadowlands ngisizana nawo yonke indlela. Babashonelwe bayeza bazocela usizo mangabe kunani bayeza eMDN yabo. So bengicela i-one lane, umphakathi amamember ayangifonela ayakhala baphethe imoto bakweleta imoto. Mina bengithi ngicela basivulele i-one lane, just amakhumbi kuphela ahamba asebenze uyabo. Bathi ke bafuna ukuthi thina abantu bamateksi sine power asiye ka-Eskom. Ngithi mina ngiright ngizohamba nabo kuya ka-Eskom uyabo, kodwa mabashiye nabo bangivulele ilane ngisebenze bese ke ngiyahamba nge-Eskom. Maye bona bafuna ukuthi mina ngiye ka-Eskom ngapha bangivulela indlela, should bangisebenzisa manje kanjalo. So ayikho ke ngeke ngiforce ibandla enginalo, angifuni umsindo nomphakathi akuliwa. Siyayeka manje sizobona indlela abanye abafowethu ukuthi imoto siyikhipha kanjani.
Lokhu akuphazamisa ukuhamba kwabantu baye emsebenzini nasezikoleni ekseni.
Kuyaphazamisa mfethu, kodwa manje uzothini mawuthi ukhuluma nabantu bakutshela ukuthi angazi noma banenyanga abanagesi. Izolo bathi bebayile akekho Eskom oba-checkile. So namhlanje they need upanyaza ukuthi abe khona. Angasazi ukuthi uzoza kanjani ngoba bathi izolo abe-Eskom bathe bona bavaleleke indlela.
Okay, manje ngizwile la amanye amalungu omphakathi ekhaya engathi kukhona ama-members lakho la engathi aphethe ibhamu engathi basabisa ngaza ngazi noma ubusuzwile yini ngalokho.
No, ngikutholile lokho, it's totally wrong. Ayikho lonto leyo. Yes, ama-member ayiphethe ibhamu awabo. Ezabi ibhamu
ayiphethe ibhamu njengamanje
kungenzeka. Angithi angengiphiki funa ngivume, kungenzeka. I'm not quite sure, but kungenzeka abayiphethe ezama-license uyabo. Phela eteksini everyone uphatha isibhamu. Yes, lezo ibhamu ngabayiphethe zinama-license, but la ukuthi khona umuntu abamkhombe ngesibhamu cha.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, that was Mr. Kanye. Mr. Kanye belongs to one of the taxi associations here. He is a PRO of one of the taxi associations here. He is telling SABC News that he has been trying by all means to engage with residents here, but residents are not budging. He is saying that what he only asks from them is that if they can just open just one lane and just for taxis, so that the taxis can be able to work and ferry commuters and from work, so that they can be able to work, saying that these taxis are expensive. They are paying huge amounts of installments, so taxis needs to work. But unfortunately, he is saying that residents are not budging. They are saying that in order for them to open one of the lanes here, they need Eskom to come here and assist them. Community members are very angry. They are furious. They are saying that they won't open, they won't move here. And I can tell you that now Metro Police officers, the JMPD officers have arrived in the scene to try and calm the situation down. But for now, we'll keep and monitor the situation here in Meadowlands, in Soweto. We are here in Modise Street. The situation is getting more volatile as time goes by. But we will keep on monitoring. But for now, I have to say that back to you in studio.
Kelvin, let me just ask you one question before you go. Is it just affecting that road? Are there other roads that are being affected as well? Because there are a lot of people wanting to get to work, wanting to find alternative routes to go. But in terms of this particular protest, is it isolated to just this road, or is it much more widespread?
There are more roads that are affected here, and I have to say, when we came here with Nkosi, our video journalist, we struggled to come here because at the Orlando Moki Street next to Orlando Police Station, they've closed there. When you come to Dubens to Shoprite, it's closed there. Even here at Flarehoff, it's closed. So it's difficult even for taxis and other cars to move. You see where they are closing the road. It's a road that is going to Dobsonville, and it's going to Middle Point, it's going to Flarehoff, it's going to Johannesburg. So it's a strategic point where they have decided to close. So everything has come to a standstill. Cars are turning back, and they are trying to find other routes. So I have to tell you that in Soweto and places around Soweto, the situation is bad. Cars are struggling to go to and from work. So to answer your question, and before I wrap, there are many roads that have been closed by angry protesters demanding electricity from Eskom.
All right. Thank you, Kelvin. We'll leave you to carry on covering and monitoring that situation. So that's our Calin Dludla. Let me just, I'm checking our copy here at the SABC, and I see that we have managed to speak to Eskom here. So the Eskom spokesperson, Amanda Qiti, has explained that the cause of these power disruptions, because apparently there are still power disruptions at the moment, and they're saying we have an outage that is affecting the customers in Meadowlands, and it is due to a cable theft and fault, not a theft, a fault. We were busy with work during the course of the day to try and restore supply to affected customers, but we had to suspend our services because our technicians couldn't access one of the areas where work needed to be done because of the stones and rocks on the road. That's what they were saying. We are hoping that we will go back and continue with the work so that we can repair the fault cable and restore supply to customers. So that's the word from Eskom in response to what we're seeing currently at the moment. So that's what we've gotten from them on that story.